But the craziest part, guys, is this. The guy that I was cutting, he was like a dead phone who I had put the charger in, and he started slowly coming to life, right? Because he sat like this for 8 months, cut his hair, then his shoulders start to go back, and he starts to talk to people. Then he started catcalling people. What's up, hon? What are you doing after this haircut? I'll go for a coffee with you. Like, are you kidding me, dude? Yo, you should get your haircut from the best barber in Melbourne. Hey, man, you got some AC/DC to play? Like, you know, I'm just like, what's going on? But it was a beautiful experience, you know what I'm saying? It was phenomenal. I showed him a mirror, showed him what he looked like. He looked at himself and he goes, thanks for making me feel human again, Nas. Now those words were crazy because it really got me a lot. I'm like, man, for so long, this guy never felt human. No wonder he wasn't acting alive. And then what mom told me, Dad, was so long as you do something in the spirit of service, we'll always be proud. Then I thought about it. I was like, man, I'm actually cutting with the spirit of service. Everything just clicked. I was like, oh, now I feel right. This is what I need to be doing. It was like that puzzle that finally got put into the whole piece. And now I finished it in my mind. I felt satisfied. I felt confirmed. I felt assured. This is what I have to be doing. Not just cutting hair for the homeless, but cutting hair in the spirit of service. But then I started to think, what is service? And service is just really serving those who come across your way by making sure they benefit from that exchange. That's all it is. You don't have to go out of your way and build a school or donate millions of dollars. Sometimes a simple smile, sometimes a simple gesture, sometimes one act of kindness can be a way of serving someone, right? How can you benefit those who come across your way? Simple as that. We can do that in our workplace. We can do that in a volunteer setting. We can do that in a paid setting. We can do that in a friendship group. We can do that on a nightclub, on a bus, in a setting like this. It doesn't matter. And that kind of just led me to the topic of my keynote, which is living a life of purpose. I feel like I've realized what the purpose of life is now that I've been doing what I've been doing. And that's two-part. The first part is to recognize your skills, your gifts, your talents, your passions. Because every single person in this room has got one. It's impossible to say you don't have one. Otherwise, you wouldn't be alive, I think. Actually, no, I don't think. I know. I feel it. Once you recognize what that, and you don't have to be the best at it. Shit, I wasn't the best at cutting hair. But that was my passion. Once you recognize what that talent, that gift, that passion is, the second part is to use that into benefiting others. Whether it's one person or the whole world, it doesn't matter. Because by doing that, you wake up and your life has purpose, which if you change around those words, is the purpose of life. It's to live a life of purpose, right? So now we're going to homeless shelters, we're going to children's hospitals, I go to prisons. We do so much, refugee centers, all that, and I've traveled the world, and the one thing that I've realized through cutting hair is that everyone's got a story and everyone's dying for connection.